Fried chicken and Mardi Gras go together like potato salad and gumbo, like red beans and rice, like shrimp and okra. And if you ain't bringing that Boudreaux smoked fried chicken to the parade, I don't know what you're doing. I'm talking buttermilk and jalapeno brine, smoked, ultra crispy fried chicken. You know the seasoning's correct because I'm using that Boudreaux's best? Come on, second line with me. Alright, so I took one whole chicken, we cleaned it up and bust them down. Now let's go ahead and make that marinade. 1.5 cups of buttermilk. I'm gonna use about half of this juice from a jar of jalapenos. About a tablespoon of Creole mustard. And go ahead and hit it with some hot sauce. Give that a little mix. Now let's go ahead and put that chicken in. Go ahead and cover this up and you want to let it marinate overnight. Chicken. Alright, chicken's been marinating overnight. We'll get it out and we'll go ahead and put it on a sheet pan. I'm gonna set that aside. Go ahead and let that start to dry up a little bit. Fried chicken, you got to come correct with the seasonings. I'm using that Boudreaux's Fire and Smoke. I'm gonna go ahead and add in about 1/2 cup. On top of that, I'm gonna go with another 1/4 cup of that Boudreaux's Low and Slow. To that, I'm gonna add in a few teaspoons of ground mustard. Just go ahead and mix this up well. That Colonel ain't got nothing on this recipe. Go ahead and take that seasoning. We want to season each piece all the way around. Alright, now we're ready to get this on the smoker. Well, nobody does Mardi Gras like the boot. Nobody does smokers like Pits and Spits. I'm using the Maverick 1250. That's going to help incorporate a lot of the smoke flavor into this chicken. Got it set up at 250 right now, burning some competition pellets. I'm going to lay this chicken on here and let that smoke for a few hours. I went ahead and pulled that chicken off when it got a nice smoke. It's not cooked all the way done. It's enough of that smoke flavor to give it that essence. We'll go ahead and make that battering station. I got about 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of cornstarch. Season it up with that mix we made earlier. And combine it up. Now for that wet mix, go in with an egg. And then basically everything we did for that marinade. So buttermilk, Creole mustard, a little bit of that seasoning. We're gonna go ahead and coat our chicken. We're going dry, wet, dry. Make sure to keep that dry hand dry and that wet hand wet. I'm gonna put it back on that sheet pan, let that get kind of tacky. All right, that grease is hot. Let's start out with those breasts. Wait a few minutes and drop in those thighs. Followed by those legs and them wings. Now I like to take it and just rotate it around every now and then. And when you're looking golden brown like that, just go ahead and take it out. Place that on the wire rack to drain. Lord. Oh, look at that. While that's still nice and hot, go ahead and hit it with a little bit more of that seasoning. Just a little dusting. Let me give me a full piece of that. Talking served up with a pile of them peppers. Ooh, I'm about to go all in on this one. That's super crispy. That smoke's coming through. Perfectly seasoned. Man. That there get you right. Boudreaux's Backyard and Pits and Spits. If you need this recipe, I'll have it up on the website.